Among the 10,000 ravenous journalists covering the games,
what do you think of last night's hockey game?
there's Brennan LaBrie, only 10 years old.
First one you see, just grab.
But no less ravenous.
I'm writing for Time for Kids, and I'll also be blogging for a few news sources, writing for my local newspaper, The Leader, the Spruce Street Weekly, my own newspaper, and also blogging for an NBC affiliate, King 5. I won a national competition for Time magazine and was chosen to be one of the 12 kid reporters. I was then ecstatic to learn that I would be covering the 2010 Winter Olympic Games, Vancouver, BC, Canada, for Time for Kids.
But the precocious 10-year-old from Port Townsend, Washington, has become just as much the story himself as the ones he's been reporting on.
Let's walk a little this way some more.
While chasing interviews,
and he is the youngest journalist accredited to cover these games.
He's done nearly 50 of his own.
It's fun, but it's also very hard and challenging, especially when you're tired like I am now. If we just didn't sleep, we would just be perfect. We would have everything, but I guess we have our priorities.
And his are on storytelling, celebrity status notwithstanding.
Well, you're pretty famous these days. How do you balance being a celebrity with an athlete?
You know, I don't know. I'm just like you.
I've always been curious my whole life, and it's always been why? Why this, why that?
He liked books and reading and writing when he was very, very young, and he'd sit very seriously and knit his fingers together and listen to a story, memorize it, and then do his own version of it. And he's just started writing very early and doing stories and news.
This is my paper, Brennan's Spruce Street Weekly.
I started my own weekly newspaper almost when I was 8, 2 years ago.
I'm always interested in what's going on.
And don't be fooled by appearances. When it's time to work, he's as tenacious as the rest of us.
Excuse me, sir. I'm Brennan LaBrie. I'll be the youngest reporter at the games with Time magazine.
Nice to meet you.
And I was wondering...
What's your first name?
Brennan.
Lennon?
Brennan with a B.
Oh, Brennan. That's an Irish name.
Yes,
Two
it
Irishmen
is.
together here, right?
Yeah, oh, good.
Right.
Yeah, so do you have any advice for kids or kids who would want to grow up to be in this champion event or put it together like you have?
He reportedly reaches around 4.5 million around the world, and his fan base is growing every day.
I really love people. In my opinion, everybody has a great story in them, and that's what excites me so much about the Olympics. I'm focusing on the spirit of the Olympics, which is the people.
So what does this international journalist think of Vancouver's games as they come to a close?
They're doing an amazing job. I love the Beijing Games. I love the opening ceremony, the ending and closing ceremony, but Vancouver by far beat them. Are you proud to be a Canadian now?
In Vancouver, I'm Peter Kim for Shaw TV.
We stand on guard.